Day in the life of Skye in NY.
Don't say I never told you so. Don't say I never told you so. We'll be caught up in the sky, we're gonna fly high to the place where you never die. Even if you see I'm gone, don't picture me lonely. I'll be chilling with the king, drinking at the party. The marriage supper at the lamb, won't you take my hand? I can lead you to the Christ, you can take you to the promised land. Picture the singing and celebrating, I'm floating and levitating, caught up in a rapture, like I need a baker. Wait for the change, cause it's gonna be major. The day when the church is taken out of the earth, near or far, wherever you are. He's gonna black out the sun, moon and stars. There'll be a great earthquake to break and shake and shift the foundations out of place. Probably feel the bass if you've been left behind at the end of days. Whoa. So if you find yourself left behind, don't be left behind in a world that's going crazy. Don't ignore the signs. You may ask yourself why, oh why. Seeking you will find. Don't say I never told you so. Don't say I never told you so.
I'm from London, England. I took a trip to America, New York, to brush shoulders with different people and embrace their culture. I've always been intrigued by the American lifestyle, and if it's what we see in the movies and on TV. I found a lot of similarities with America and the UK. In my eyes, I see New York to be a bigger London. I fit in, and I made myself feel right at home.
The Holy Ghost will be taken out of the way. He's the restrainer keeping the son of perdition at bay, aka the Antichrist. He ain't nothing nice, only those who are wise gonna realize Satan in disguise with all kinds of deceiving wonders and signs. If you reject the truth, you believe the lie. That's when the devil comes like an angel of light. He's gonna cause all, great or small, slave or free, to receive the mark of the beast. So will you be ready to meet the Prince of Peace, or will that day surprise you like a thief? So if you find yourself left behind, don't be left behind in a world that's going crazy. Don't ignore the signs. You may ask yourself why, oh why. Seeking you will find. Don't say I never told you so. Don't say I never told you so.
Any, mini, money, mini intro. Spec from a tie direction. Death, the life, a dash on the spectrum. Meshed in with the dash of the west winds. I'm a west kid. Ride on my enemies most. Cause my enemy is in me most. Times timeless, highness, I'm in coach. Flying when I should've been in first class. I'm trying, I'm a trial run in the mile race. Trouble by the mouth, fun with the vile taste. Meanwhile, he's a wild son with the wild taste. Hasten to the throne, I'm a child by grace. Good God, give me more snare. Little drummer boy, I'm living in the war here. Like the children in the desert, I'm a peasant with a promise. To be honest, God, I didn't know you walked here.
I shared my music with a few people. Here's their feedback and thoughts.
Amazing.
Just trying to find my way home. Just trying to find my way home.
So I think that, first off, I love both music videos. My favorite is definitely Find Your Way Home. I think that the cinematography value is just amazing. It's very clear what the message is, you know. You can see that there was a time in his life where things were a little rough, things were a little hard, and you have to carry that weight on your back, you know, and you have to figure out through trials and issues what you want to do with your life. And I think that, you know, through the lyrics and through the images, he portrayed it very, very well and very elegantly.
Free Your Mind was capturing in the way it had you think about it. The lessons he learned that he tried to convey. Out of the two, I like the second one better. Personally, I guess it was very symbolic, very close to home, focused on things that were important in life, trying to get back home.
I feel like he reaches towards a deeper meaning, a deeper message than, you know, what's on the surface of that you see a lot of times. So yeah, I really enjoyed both of them. I enjoyed what he was trying to capture, and Yeah, I'd love to see more. Yeah, I love them. You know, he captures me more as an artist more than a rapper, just by the amount of time and quality put into the videos, just the meaning behind them. And then the video just wraps up the content of his music also, so I love that. And you know, like, you know, the vocals too, I like that. So he just implements the aura of the song into the videos. I love that.
Because it was the part one, I could see how they coincide together. I can definitely see, you know, the first and what's the word? You're gonna give me a second because it's there in my head. I could see the before and after. I can definitely see the before and after. I can see, you know, the story of him having these issues and having, you know, beef with his friends, or just in general, like having that weight, and him looking at himself. I thought that part was really, really cool. Like him looking at himself afterwards, like pure now, like, damn, yo, I was really in that, like, you know. Like, I thought that was really cool because you have to do that. That's the only way you can learn. You have to look back at things that you've done and say, okay, cool, I learned from that. Like, that was something that was a point in my life where it changed me, and I think it changed him for the better.
Well, I'm just joyful to see that, you know, there's someone I can relate to. That, you know, that's just what I just felt joyful about that.
Yeah, I agree with that. That the emotional side of it. That, you know, a lot of times you feel really lonely, and then when you see somebody going through something similar as what you're doing or going through, it relieves a burden. It doesn't, you know, heal everything, but it relieves a burden to know that, you know, there are people going through exactly what you're going through, or something similar of what you're going through, and that, you know, you could possibly lean on somebody else, you know, in order to get help, or, you know, to feel a little bit better. Yeah, I thought both of them were thought-provoking though. He really tried to put in, like I said before, deeper concepts, deeper meanings than just, you know, something on the surface. And like you said, you know, before, he really wrapped that up well with the videos as well. So,
yeah, finally come up, y'all want it. Where was you at from the beginning? In this game, not everyone win. No one works, the newest trend. Finally come up, y'all want it. Where was you at from the beginning? In this game, not everyone win.
I never travel without my faith or music, so I gave some insight as to why I do this.
Born and raised in London, went back home to Africa for about 3-4 years, and I lived with family out there. So obviously I've got the African heritage in me. I've learnt a lot out there. I came back, did my schooling in London. Growing up, I had a lot of influences in my life, both positive and negative. So I guess I was torn between the two. But knowing who I was deeply, I always knew what was right to do. But making that right decision was the hard part. So at the age of 18 going on 19, I found myself in prison, and I was looking at 10 years plus. So being in jail at that time was hard for my family, for my mum mainly, because she's a single parent. So she'll come and see me, and I remember her stopping herself from crying. So I guess I come a long way. I came out of prison and I decided to just go 100 with the music. So, I mean, not only that, going 100 with the music, but I come to terms with myself that there's more to life. Within the music industry, I saw a lot of things. It's more than music, as they say. I don't know if you've heard that term before, but it's deeper than rap. So they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. I put myself around the who you knows, and I was exposed to a lot. So I just felt right within myself to just sort of part ways with the music for a while. So I left music for about 2 years. And after the 2 years, I found myself. I just took that break, and I found myself. And I gave my life to Christ, and I haven't looked back since. So yeah, I just want to tell the world my story. I just love Jesus, and I just hope that people can feel the real within my music. And that's that really. Thank you.
Don't mind me, you had to go. Follow your dreams, but don't lose your soul.
Say you don't mind it.
I thank God that you moved in. Came in my life, switched up the whole thing. Holy Ghost told me close, never let me go. There's nothing better than you know. I thank God that you moved in. Came in my life, switched up the whole thing. Holy Ghost told me close, never let me go. There's nothing better than you know. Started on the block, pushing cane for the guap. Estate debates, snakes and ladders, yeah, you better, Mr. Jakes. Mind you, I hit the slammer for a season. In silence, solitude, I found Jesus. Is it me, it's the niche, you're still feeling? Gave my life to Christ, phone line, bling bling. People like Skye, what you run is God thing. Shout my brother P, what's understood don't need to be mentioned.